the little snail and Dolly the ladybird play with their forest friends in their happy little world. Dolly the ladybird and Berry the little snail, always fun games to play, always a brand new tale. Berry and Dolly say, what will we learn today?
The Windmill. One summer day, Berry and Dolly were playing badminton by the windmill. All of a sudden, they heard the sound of sobbing. "It's coming from the windmill," the snail boy said. They set off in the direction of the sound and soon arrived at the windmill. There they found the mill beetle sitting sobbing on the ground. "Why are you crying?" they asked him. "The storm damaged the mill sails. They're ruined and I can't mend them," the mill beetle complained. "Let's call the others here. Stanley's got a saw, Balthazar's got a hammer, and I'm sure we can all fix it together," Dolly proposed. "All right," the mill beetle sniffed. The ladybird girl flew off right away to tell her friends. Very soon, Stanley, Balthazar, Zephyr, Eddie, Bubble and Morris arrived. They all got hard to work fixing the broken sails. They worked hard for 2 long days and were eventually done by the end of the second day. "Hooray! Just like new!" the mill beetle cheered. "I'll start the mill going again tomorrow and I'll make flour and bake fresh bread for you all." But the next day did not begin well at all. The wind had no intention of blowing, and the sails of a windmill cannot go round without wind. The mill beetle started to cry again. "All right, OK, please don't cry. We'll push it a little and maybe a breeze will blow up," Stanley suggested, and all the others agreed. 7 of them pushed the 6 sails. Stanley, Balthazar, Bubble, Berry, Eddie, Zephyr and Morris. They pushed it around and around, but they soon got tired. "There's never going to be any bread," the mill beetle moaned. "I'll go and tell the wind to blow," Zephra announced as she flew high up into the sky. She spoke politely to the wind. "Dear wind, please blow for us a bit, because the windmill sails won't go round and it's making the mill beetle cry." This surprised the wind, and he muttered something to himself before flying lazily downwards. He took a deep breath and began to blow the windmill's sails. The mill started to move and work once more. The mill beetle filled the hopper and the millstones ground the wheat into the finest flour. The white flour began to form an impressive heap. The windmill sails went around and around and did not stop until the grasshopper girl signalled to the wind. "Thank you, that was just enough," she said with a grateful smile, and the wind flew back up into the sky. When the flour was ready, the mill beetle began to prepare the bread dough. He put the loaf into the oven and waited patiently for it to bake. When it was golden brown all over, he took it out and cut it into thick slices. They spread the bread with butter and jam and feasted until every last crumb had been gobbled up.